How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? So we have beaten Dortmund 5-0 in which I called the title decider, and I still think it's a title decider. I know a lot of people don't agree with that. I know some people they disagree with that. Well, I totally agree that it's a title decider. Right? I thought, as I said before, whoever wins this game wins the title, because right now we're 1 point ahead after this game, and that 1 point is gonna help us move forward. This victory is gonna help us launch forward, and their loss is gonna destroy their mentality for the next few games, and then they're gonna crash and burn us. Ultimately, that's what I thought. And honestly, after the way this game has been going, 4-0 after one half, another goal in the second half, perfect. 5-0 victory, perfect. Absolutely perfect. That was what I call a great game. You know what? Because we showed up. They didn't show up at all. Like, they really, I feel like they really didn't show up. They thought maybe they had the idea that, oh, you know what, we're gonna sit back, we're gonna soak up the pressure in the first half and whatnot, and then attack Bayern in the second half. Well, that didn't work at all. I don't even know what they were trying to do. In the first half, they were down 4-0. In the second half, they tried to play, and we basically, in the second half, let's be totally honest, we basically didn't play anymore, because we were like, you know what, we're already 4-0. When there's not much really to do, honestly, so there's not really a point of going out, trying to get these extra goals and whatnot. And once a challenge presents itself, we will go forward and whatnot, but there's no real point in doing that, and there's no real point in doing that consistently, and for the whole second half. So we were pretty much fair. We were pretty much already done. We were like, okay, the players were probably thinking about Boateng's party that he's hosting today. They're like, damn, I wonder what I'm gonna wear at a party. That's probably what the players were doing. Whereas Dortmund players, they're like, this is embarrassing. Like this is one of these masterclass where. It's actually kind of funny, because San Ragnar recently came out and he was like, he said something along the lines of, well, Bayern this weekend is going to show Dortmund that they're the experienced team. They're going to show that inexperienced young squad that that experience matters in this stage of the game, and experience really matters. Our second goal, Lewandowski scoring from Zagadu's error. That was down to Lewandowski's experience, well, more so down to his pressing, but experience knowing where to press, and that was due to Zagadu's inexperience, because he's like 19, and he took the worst possible option he could have in that moment. That comes down to inexperience. Their whole game plan, I felt like, came down to a lack of naivety. In terms of our best player, in my personal opinion, it has to be Thomas Muller. Thomas Muller, first half, I mean, the thing is, right, the way I look at it, first half is basically what we're going to have to judge this game on, because the second half, Dortmund, they really didn't try anymore, and we were basically like, it's done and dusted, so let's just sit back, and relax, basically. So it really comes down to the first half. In the first half, I felt like Thomas Muller was definitely our best player on the pitch. I felt like he was everywhere. I don't know how many assists he got. I don't know how he didn't obviously score, which normally be like, well, the player that scores should really be the player of the match and whatnot. But no, I think just the way he was everywhere, the way he was attacking at all, like every single attacking opportunity really came through him. He always defended. A few times that Dortmund did try to go forward. So for me, he was definitely the man of the match. Overall, alright, man, he was definitely the man of the first half. Overall, you might say it's Lewandowski or Hummels. Those two were obviously absolutely fantastic. Lewandowski fighting for every single one, obviously getting 2 goals, and Hummels, being everywhere, getting a goal as well, and being everywhere in defense and in attack. You could say both them, but I personally feel like Thomas Muller was better in the first half. Second half, I am not so sure. Maybe let's give it to Lewandowski just to give it to him, right? Let's just give it to him just for the sake of it. He scored 2 goals. You can't really argue when somebody scores 2 goals. I could give it to Gnabry too, because Gnabry, doing this whole celebration, like, oh yeah, how does my food taste? Here, take a spoon, all about it needs more salt. Let's just sprinkle some tears onto the soup. That's enough salt. Perfect. That's basically Gnabry scoring a goal and I think getting 1 assist at the end. That's also very, very good numbers. So you could make a case for any of these 4 players. I didn't really think it was a bad player on the pitch. I just thought we were all very, very good. We looked very, very good. And it's a shame that we only look this good when we play, in occasional matches here and there, not at all regularly. We don't really play like this every single week in, week out. That isn't the case. And it's a shame, honestly. It really is a shame. I know people say, I've only ever played this game in a certain game, or certain game here, certain game there. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely say that, but then again, how much did that have to do with Dortmund just not playing at all? You could also say that had to do a lot with Dortmund not playing at all. You know what? In that case, fair enough. Anyway, a 5-0 victory. I won't talk it bad. It was a good match, a good result, and ultimately we're top of the table right now. So you know what they say, onwards and forwards, ladies and gentlemen. Onwards and forwards. I will see you all next time. Until then, everyone, peace out and have a nice day.